Ciao, welcome back to my channel. I'm Livia and I'm from Italy. And today I want to talk about year-long challenge that I'll do in 2025. This challenge is a bingo card uh, that Brie from 4 Posts and a book created for 25 in 25. So this is the page on Storygraph, on my Storygraph, and these are all the prompts with the book that I chose. So the first book that's for it's a 2025 release, and I chose Cars by Sarah El Arifi. Will be released in February. I read the first one and I love it. So I can wait to read Cars. The second prompt is for a book with one word title, and I choose Legendary. It's the second book by Stephanie Garber from the Caravala series. I have on these challenges also the first book because this year I want to read all the book from this series. The third prompt, it's for a book that involves travel, and I added All That's Left in the World by Eric J. Brown, and it's a dystopian book with LGBTQIA plus characters. So, and it's the first of a duology, I think. For a number in the title, I chose I sette mariti di Evelyn Hugo. This is the Italian title. It's the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. For cover by, I chose Hurricane Wars by Thea Wanson. Hopefully, I don't butcher the name too much, because this cover, in my opinion, is really beautiful. I think I know that it's fantasy, but I don't know much about it. For a seasonal book, I want to read a book by Stephen King, Le Notti di Salem. It's Italian edition, and the English title is Salem's Lot. And this is a book that I wanted to read the last Halloween, but I didn't have time to do it. So I hope that I'll do it in 2025. For LGBTQ plus representation, I decided to read The Darkness Outside Us by Elliot Schrefer, and it's a sci-fi book, and it's the first of a duology. My favorite author It's an author that I found last year. Is Yearlong, and the newest release will be the bones beneath my skin. I think that this book was released before, but this is a new release. I hope to like this book the same way that I liked the other books from this author. An iPad book this year is for sure Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, and it's the third book. It will be released the 21st of January. I read Fourth Wing, and I'm reading Iron Flame. I at 50% of Iron Flame, and I think that I'll buy the physical edition of these books because I'm liking them. Prompt number 10. It's about the color of the year. Every year, Pantone elect color of the year, and then yeah, we had to pick a book that is color on the cover. For 2025, Pantone chose this color, and so I picked God Killer by Hannah Kanner. For POC author, I chose House of Frank by Kay Sinclair, and this is cozy fantasy with LGBTQIA plus representation. I can't wait to read it. A novella, and the book that I picked, that I chose, it's Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and it's the book between Powerless and Reckless. I read Powerless, and now I want to read Power for Red Reckless. For 5-star prediction, I picked Wisteria, and it's by Adrian Grace. It's the third and the final, I think, book from the Belladonna series. And in Italy, it's not released yet, and I can't wait. I liked very much the first two books. It's a romantasy with a little of mystery in it for Comped. So for a book that was marketed or promoted as a book similar to other books, I chose The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King from the Crowns of Nyaxia series by Clarissa Broadbent. I read the first book, and I loved it. The Serpent and the Wings of the Night in English, that I read the novella also, Six Scorched Roses, and you can see that I give 5 stars to both. So I hope that this one will be another 5 star to me. For a friend recommendation, I decided to read the Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. This is a book that Hermit loves, and I as, I was very lucky that I won this book, and they did the stream for Mind, an English association that helps people that need help with mental health, and I can wait to read it. For a book that is over 400 pages, I choose Caraval by Stephanie Garber because it's 30 pages. For a special edition, I choose Where the Dark Stands Still, and this book displayed edges for a book that chapter titles, a book that are something different from numbers as chapters. And I choose La biblioteca di mezzanotte by Matt Haig, and the English title is The Midnight Library. For debut author, I'll read a book, The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. This is a book that I saw Danni talking about, and she loved it. So I hope that I love it too. For mental health representation, I choose a book from Leigh Bardugo and Six of Crow, or Sei di Corvi in Italian. I searched for mental representation in books. I found out that the male character has mental health problems. I don't know exactly what they are. For a snake on the cover, there are many books I found out that snakes on a cover. But the one that I chose is I peccati degli dei. It's the first book from the Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert. And yeah, I have the Italian edition. And the Italian edition a snake on the cover. For a self-published book, I picked a romantasy book by Carrie Lake, Anathema. For new to me author, I decided for a book from Robert Jordan. I'm reading the Wheel of Time series with the read-along hosted by Ivan. This is the number 0, New Spring. I'll read also the number 1, that is The Hay of the World, or at least I hope to read both this month. For TBR Vet, so one of my oldest book on my TBR, it's American Gods by Neil Gaiman. And the last one, it's a book from another challenge. So a book from another reading challenge or readathon. And this is a book that I put on my A to Z reading challenge, but it's also a book that I put in the Google Readathon for January, and the New Year's Readathon hosted by Donna, and it's When the Moon Hatched. And I'm reading it with other people because Didi hosted read along on Storygraph for this book. These are my 25 books in 25. I started this year slower with my reading. I'm a little behind my reading challenges, but I had a really intense 10 days of first 10 days of January. So I hope that will go better. I I decided to be more relaxed with my reading in 2025. If you are joined this challenge, or if you are doing 25 and 25, tell me what is the book that you are most excited to read this year, or if you don't know what to say, you can just put in the comments a dragon for When the Moon Hatched. Ciao!